leopard has watched the entire event unfold, and it's not going to waste a chance at a free meal. The leopard, which is one of the most feared predators in the African savanna, can knock out baboons with just one swift swipe of its tail. Before the disappointed eyes of the baboons, the leopard triumphantly takes possession of the delectable bait. It swiftly transports its food up into the high trees, where it hides it from other animals that might try and eat it. The baboons still won't let up, so they make the decision to track down the leopard's hideout and exact their revenge there. However, the leopard is able to effectively avoid the onslaught thanks to its exceptional climbing abilities. As darkness falls throughout the entirety of vast Africa, the window of opportunity to hunt dangerous predators has arrived. The leopard runs away to the baboons after they dare to tease it. The hunter doesn't waste any time rushing in for the kill, turning the enemy into a tasty meal. The baboon army experiences strife after being attacked. They rush into combat in an effort to grab the upper hand and restore some semblance of order. The baboon's attention is diverted from potential dangers and they become careless. But they seem to have disturbed the Beast King. It appears that the lion has spotted them. The lion begins to stalk their prey, using the cover of tall grass to sneak up on them. At the right moment, it pounces quickly and precisely on its prey. The lion will have no trouble catching its prey even if it has escaped to a high tree. But while the mother is out hunting, the cub wanders off. Unfortunately, the baboons are its worst adversary. The baboons seize the opportunity to exact revenge by kidnapping the lion cub, bringing it back to their territory and then torturing and eating it. These lions have gone days without eating. They will keep going after finding their target. The lions start a pursuit of the herd of buffalo immediately. They have exceptional hunting skills and rarely have any trouble catching their prey. After their success, the lions are now eager to feast on their prey in the midst of the swamp. After seeing one of their own suffer and die, the wild buffalo herd set fire to each other in an act of vengeance. There have been reports of hundreds of them massing together to launch attacks on lion prides. Even the king of beasts would be crushed to death under the weight of so many foes. The aquatic environment is a hippo's paradise. Although it is a semi-aquatic animal, it usually spends most of its time in the water, and occasionally comes ashore solely for the purpose of sunbathing or foraging. Despite possessing a round body and short legs, they run quite fast. The lion is trying to approach the prey. It carefully considers it before taking action, because sticking too close makes the hippo feel uncomfortable. Given the title of being one of the most dangerous and aggressive species in the world, once angered, the lion will surely have to receive extremely disastrous results. When talking about animals that are one of a kind, the giraffe simply must be mentioned because its neck is twice as long as its body. It typically consumes the leaves that are found on branches that are higher up. Additionally, it is able to consume a significant amount of water in a single swallow. A predator is stalking it right in the middle of the grassland, silently observing the giraffe's every move. After a long time of watching, the lion finally decides to attack the prey. Thanks to the advantage of two endlessly long legs, it can reach a speed of 60 km per hour, but it is still not an opponent of the lion. The giraffe kicks the lion straight in the face, stunning it and flying for a long distance before falling to the ground, the lion painfully giving up its prey. Every year at the change of seasons, the majestic wildebeest migration attracts countless cold-blooded predators at every place that they visit. There are, without a doubt, essential opportunistic predators that are equipped with covert movements. The lion is going to pounce on the animal that is nearest to it regardless of what kind of animal it is. In the distance, there are Thomson's gazelles looking for grass. Like wildebeest, they are highly social and often have to migrate to find new food sources. To continue their long journey, gazelles need to replenish water. This will be a good opportunity for bloodthirsty hunters to take action. The quickness with which the lion attacks its prey is quite horrifying. The gazelle is able to narrowly avoid being run over by a predator thanks to its exceptionally skilled and unexpected changes in direction. Rhinos are one of the endangered animals on a worldwide scale because they possess a horn that is believed to be very valuable. The hungry lions, after many days of nothing to eat, are proudly moving forward. And then, the predators see their presence. The rhino mother and her child are officially caught in the lion's sight. The hunter initiates the next stage of its strategy and begins to stealthily pursue the prey. It pounces on the baby rhinoceros at the right time but is unable to successfully capture it. Immediately, the lions change the object of the chase to the mother rhino. The battle between these two species is still going on, despite the fact that lions like to attack in packs, but are eventually overcome by the superior might of their adversary. The lion's best option will be to get away as quickly as they can. All fatigue is clearly shown on the lion's face. However, they still do not give up and think of all the ways to kill their prey. However, handling this animal with thick armor and strong horns is not easy. In an instant, rhinos can go from very calm to angry, and even stubborn to unlikable. The leopard is the wildcat species that may be found in most locations. Leopards are regarded to be solitary animals because adults only interact with one another during the breeding season, despite the fact that they are widespread across Africa. Leopards are able to communicate with one another through the use of the white spots that are found on their ears and tails. The lion is the most dominant animal of all the species that live in the savannah. When we talk about them, we can't avoid mentioning the bloody conflicts that were fought against them. The lion is the most dominant animal of all the species that live in the savannah. When we talk about them, we can't avoid mentioning the bloody conflicts that were fought against them. The combined might of a pride of lions is unrivaled by any adversary, as evidenced by the fact that even formidable foes are no match for them in combat. Animals that share highly competitive territory are more likely to fight with one another in order to establish their superiority. Because they need to compete for territory with one another in order to survive, leopards have evolved into a dangerous foe for lions. Therefore, anytime a lion comes across a leopard, it immediately launches an attack on it. The leopard has the disadvantage of being in the territory of the opponent, but the lions have combined to construct a dangerous posture from which to attack it. The leopard is able to maintain enough composure to use its brains when it feels threatened. It will pretend to lie motionless in order to discover a way out of the predicament. The leopard's supine helps it dodge strikes from the opponent. The leopard has its sights set on the cub in order to get revenge on the lions. It hastens to seize the lion cub and then rushes to climb a neighboring tree. As the poor cub is being chewed on by the leopard, its mother lion moves up to it and approaches gently. Because of the combined weight of the two, the branch breaks and both of them land on the ground below. After following its prey discreetly from a nearby tree, the leopard quickly leaps to the ground and easily seizes the antelope. It then starts looking for places to hide so that it may take its time eating such a massive prey. And because of the leopard's natural power, it is able to effortlessly haul the hefty prey up the tree. The lion watches the leopard from a safe distance as it feasts on an especially valuable prey item. The lion is starving, and after a tough battle with the leopard, it ultimately succeeds in chasing the leopard and eating its meal.